EPCOT is getting its biggest expansion yet, but it still needs more. This year we'll have the opening of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind and the Play Pavilion, and maybe a renovation of Spaceship Earth later on. But there is still more potential for this park in the next 10 years or so. Therefore, I designed new proposals for the future of EPCOT at Walt Disney World Resort. Right off the way, let's add a new pavilion to World Showcase, a new country that is. There is this place called World Show Place. It was supposed to be a temporary location from the Millennium Celebration 20 years ago. Wow, I'm feeling old. So, in a few years it might need to be replaced. So why not include a new country and make it part of this new replacement? Welcome to Ireland. We'll have a country inspired by its natural beauty and modern technology. We'll have on the side a famous architecture from Irish towns with a store inside, and on the other side, inspired by Cork, we'll have a pub, and the main Winnie will be Arras, with this new replacement to the World Show Place inside. I imagine we can get Aer Lingus as a potential sponsor because we can have a 360 show like the EPCOT experience here next to the store. This would not be an attraction, but rather an always happening experience like the EPCOT experience that just closed. We can have a film showcasing the natural wonders of the Emerald Island. And this pavilion would include that event space in the back of. Let's add another new nation. You see, Ratatouille has a problem with this huge show building being exposed, so let's add a facade to it. Bienvenidos a España, the Kingdom of Spain. This would be a rather small pavilion since we don't have much space to work with, but this would work in favor because we can have that small town feel and transition to Morocco via Andalusian architecture. And we can have Iberia, the airline, as a potential sponsor since they are owned by the same company as Aer Lingus and British Airways. Now, this pavilion would not have much, just a restaurant and store, but it would be nice and welcoming. For eons, people have claimed that Brazil would be added to World Showcase, and for a brief moment it's impossible. But in that time, I don't see it happening. And now, leaving the mediocre Walter Cronkite impression aside, as a Brazilian, of course I would like to see my own country in World Showcase. However, considering how things are going here, yeah, who knows, probably not gonna happen.
It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way. We got you. Not a chance.
Let's go back to Future World, World Discovery now. Mission Space Shop will get a new exit area overhauled to fit in with Space 220. Basically, you feel as if you exit the ride and now you are in a space station. This will be the Centauri space station, and new exhibits would be in place, showing how plants are grown in space, how people exercise in space, replacing the now outdated and touching experience. And moving on to the Land Pavilion, let's do a much needed refurbishment for Living with the Land and redo the finale and bring back Listen to the Land as the song with abstract nature sculptures. And before I continue, guys, be sure to click that subscribe button right now. Thanks. Be aware that all the things I say in this video are not real and are just me telling my proposals for the future of EPCOT. They are not news, guys, okay? Thanks. Now let's redo Test Track. Test Track needs to be updated since it looks quite dated. Let's try to bring back the old thing but make it more current to the world situation of electric vehicle testing. I did my fair share of research on how electric vehicles are tested. First, I think it is a good idea to remove that ugly canopy, much better, and make the cue about the design process from the start, beginning with the drawings, and as you move along you get to models until you see the car that you are going to test. And then we have a new pre-show which will demonstrate how electric vehicles need to be tested with their batteries. There will be different versions of the pre-shows based on GM's current vehicles that can be changed later on as the lineup gets updated. I think it is better to let the design your own car to happen on the Play app on the smartphone, since it takes up quite a large space of queue and it makes the line slower. But I think we can also have displays on the queue that let you design the car. This ride will have a new aesthetic, and along with it I found something quite interesting about electric vehicle testing is that they do an acoustic test. So I think replacing the heat test, we can get this as the most extreme test of them all. And continue, as it's fun to be free, we move into Journey to Imagination. But that's for another video. The end, or should I say the beginning, because you're going to click on one of these videos on the screen right now.